It starts with the flicker of a fish fin. A shimmer under soft light. A dance of color that hypnotizes even the most hurried mind. You stare at that aquarium at a cafe or a friend's house, suddenly lost in thought, feeling your daily stress dissolve like sugar in tea. Now imagine, what if instead of just staring, you could make money from that mesmerizing glass box? What if water, glass, and a few beautiful fish could be the foundation of your next income stream? This isn't science fiction, and it's definitely not just a hobby story. It's a real, thriving business idea that's quietly making people across Europe steady income with surprisingly little investment. Welcome to the world of the aquarium business, and today, we are diving deep, pun proudly intended, into how you can start one from absolute $0. Forget, for a second, the noise of startup culture with latte-loving founders and complicated spreadsheets. This business is different. It's tangible, peaceful, and profitable in its own rhythmic way. Think of it as entrepreneurship that breathes underwater, but produces above-water returns. Imagine this small story to set the mood. Pierre from Marseille was working long shifts in a packaging factory. Low pay, high stress, tired eyes. But every day, he found peace at the pet store near his bus stop, where he'd stare at a tank full of guppies. One day, the store owner mentioned casually, "You know, people actually rent aquariums for offices." That sentence flipped a switch in Pierre's head. Within a few months, using recycled glass, free online learning, and partnerships, Pierre began setting up small aquariums for cafes and reception areas. Within a year, this once weary worker was earning $2,000 a month from what started as a side hustle. Now, you might be thinking, come on, start from $0? Is that even possible? Yes, it is. Not because money rains from nowhere, but because this business feeds on creativity more than capital. So let's get this idea swimming. The peaceful money idea. The aquarium business hides behind an image of decoration, but it's smarter than it looks. Aquariums aren't just glass boxes for fish. They're tiny ecosystems that bring harmony to spaces. Offices, restaurants, hotels, even private homes. Everyone wants that calm, zen kind of vibe. The market might seem niche, but once you see through the bubbles, it's vast. People will pay for more than fish. They'll pay for the feeling fish create. Ever noticed how dental clinics, offices, and spas often have aquariums? It's not a coincidence. Scientists have proven that watching slow-moving fish reduces anxiety. You are practically selling peace in a glass frame. And peace, my friend, sells incredibly well. Step 1. Dive in without drowning your wallet. Here's how you start from nothing. Begin by tapping into existing resources. You don't buy tanks first, you learn first. Watch tutorials, visit forums, and connect with local aquarium hobbyist groups online. These communities often have extra tanks, used filters, or fish they're ready to give away for free or minimal cost. Find local recycling centers or even cafes upgrading their decor. They'll sometimes discard old glass panels. That's your starting material. With a little silicone sealant and patience, you've got your first aquarium ready for testing. And don't worry if your first DIY tank leaks a bit. Consider it a rite of passage. Most pros call it the baptism by fishwater. By starting with what you have, time, curiosity, and internet, you're effectively starting with $0. That's the magic of 2024. Knowledge is your upfront investment. Step 2. Finding your niche underwater. Like every business, your aquarium idea needs a shape. There are multiple lanes to swim in. Setups and installations. Build aquariums for homes and offices. Offer full setups with fish, plants, decor, and maintenance. Maintenance services. Businesses pay monthly for cleaning and care. Recurring income. Baby. Reselling accessories. Once you gain credibility, you can sell filters, food, or lighting systems on commission. Breeding fish or selling plants. This is where aquariums meet agriculture. Profit hidden behind bubbles. Start simple. Don't aim to open a fish megastore. Aim to be the local aquarium guy who knows his stuff and delivers beauty. Story time. The rise of Lena the Lagoon Lady. Lena, from Porto, Portugal, began with a cracked glass tank she found on the local online marketplace. She repaired it, filled it, and added guppies from a neighbor who was moving abroad. Her friends started asking for similar small tanks for their work-from-home desks. Instead of saying no, she said, "Pay me what you can afford." That small honesty won people's trust. 2 years later, She now provides custom aquarium setups for boutique hotels across Portugal's coast. Her brand? Little Lagoons. Her start? $0, one cracked tank, and fearless curiosity. That's the aquarium business in a nutshell, or should we say in a seashell, nurturing life, spreading calm, and quietly building wealth. Step 3. Making money appear from water. Here's where it gets exciting. Let's crunch it down. Suppose you spend just $20 reinvested later, after you start making income, on a small tank, basic lights, and decoration. You sell the complete setup for $60. That's $40 profit. Install just 5 tanks a week? That's $200 weekly. Even if you do it part-time, you can build a $800 monthly income stream. Now, add maintenance contracts. $25 per month per tank for cleaning and care. 10 clients. $250 recurring monthly. That's steady, almost passive revenue while your fish do the swimming work. And that's not even counting breeding fish or aquascaping, which can bring extra side profit once you stabilize operations. Aquarium businesses don't explode overnight. They grow steadily, like coral reefs. But once mature, they become self-sustaining ecosystems that bring continuous income. Taking advantage of Europe's new trend. Across Europe, minimalism is in, but so is biophilic design, the trend of incorporating nature into human spaces. Offices compete to make their environments more calming. Cafes want Instagram-worthy corners. Landlords want higher rents for apartments with green interiors. Guess what fits right in? Yup, aquariums. In places like Amsterdam, Madrid, and Helsinki, small entrepreneurs have begun offering personalized aquarium corners as part of interior design. You're not just entering pet care, you're entering lifestyle decor. Here's the subtle genius. Your clients aren't necessarily fish lovers. They are peace lovers. Sell them the story of serenity, not scales. Human element. Customers buy you first. Your warmth and service will set you apart. Be the type of small business owner that people not only hire but remember. Say their kids' names, customize tanks to match their curtains, and share a fun fact every visit. Did you know fish can recognize their owners' faces? Customer relationships in this business often last years because aquariums need ongoing maintenance. You're not doing one-time sales, you're building partnerships. How to promote your business with $0. Social media is your aquarium's oxygen. Take crystal clear videos of fish swimming slowly, catch the light moving through the water, and post soothing background sounds. Caption it something like, "A slice of calm for your home office, starting at $0 down." That line will do more than a dozen ads because peace sells better than promises. Join Facebook neighborhood groups. Offer setup demos for local cafes. You get visibility, they get free decor for a day. Everyone wins. Ask happy customers for referrals. You'll be shocked how word of mouth can replace marketing budgets entirely, especially in tight European communities. And of course, create an identity. A simple logo, a clear name, and a sense of reliability. In the business of living art, trust is your currency. When you've grown a little, let's peek into your future. Imagine having 5 part-time assistants maintaining aquariums while you focus on expanding. You could be offering designs for offices and hotels, curating custom coral reefs, or even publishing calm aquarium videos on YouTube as an extra revenue source. You might think it's impossible now, starting from nothing, but so did Pierre, Lena, and dozens of others who just began with curiosity and a dream. The trick is patience. You can't rush the growth of fish, and you can't rush real entrepreneurship either. But month by month, as water clears and your business matures, stability arrives quietly, like bubbles rising. Funny aquarium moments. Entrepreneurs who deal with live fish will tell you, you'll have stories. One London beginner left his phone flashlight inside the tank while fixing decor, got distracted, and later discovered glowing fish photos that turned him into an accidental Instagram hit. Another from Berlin had a client who insisted the fish looked too sad. The solution? They added a tiny underwater castle. Problem solved. Fish morale restored. Humor keeps this business light, because you'll make soggy mistakes. Tanks will leak, fish will jump, plants will wilt, but every mishap becomes part of your charm. Lessons from the water. Fish teach business better than textbooks. They don't panic when water turns a little cloudy. They adapt. They wait. And eventually, they thrive again. That's exactly how you'll build your path to financial freedom. Not in overnight leaps, but calm, purposeful movements. And here's something powerful. Running an aquarium business changes your mindset. It trains patience, observation, and empathy, qualities that make you a sharper entrepreneur in any field later. So think of this as more than money. It's therapy that pays. Expanding without losing your soul. As orders grow, remember why you started. It's easy to chase quick profit and forget the beauty behind the business. Don't turn your peaceful craft into rushed production. Keep the art alive. Keep the water clear, metaphorically and literally. Train others with kindness. Share your knowledge with younger entrepreneurs. Your business can grow into a mini-school. Imagine teaching teenagers about ecosystems while they learn entrepreneurship. That's legacy, not just income. The numbers behind the beauty. Realistic example. A basic tank with 2 fish, stones, and plants might cost you $25 to assemble, once you've started reinvesting. Sell for $75. 75 to 100. That's an easy 3x profit margin. You could have 10 to 20 such tanks rotating monthly depending on season and demand. Maintenance contracts can bring in $300 to $1,000 monthly depending on size and clients. It's simple economics wrapped in elegance. The more creativity you pour in, the higher your price can go. And unlike volatile stock markets, the aquarium business grows like nature itself, steady, adaptable, alive. Story time. A family business blooms. Eric and Sophia, a couple from Stockholm, started restoring old tanks from recycling depots as weekend therapy. They created minimal aquariums for Airbnb hosts wanting unique aesthetics. They eventually called their micro-brand Nordic Bubbles. Today, they have 3 employees and supply aquariums to boutique hotels. When asked how they managed with no savings, Eric said, "We had time, intention, and a screwdriver. The rest followed." There it is, proof that starting tiny is often the smartest way to end big. The hidden benefit: energy and peace. Running an aquarium business affects your lifestyle in surprising ways. While others spend their days glued to aggression-filled screens, you'll be among gentle water sounds and tranquil light reflections. You're literally building calm for others while living inside it yourself. Imagine finishing your day knowing you left behind peaceful corners in multiple homes and offices across your city. Few businesses give satisfaction like that. Even scientists confirm it. Reducing stress improves decision-making, so you're not just earning money, you're increasing your brain's long-term sharpness. The entrepreneurial parallel. Think of business like building an ecosystem. In your aquarium, every element, rocks, plants, fish, filter, depends on balance. Too much of one thing ruins harmony. Entrepreneurship works the same way. Manage your time, energy, and resources carefully. Don't chase rapid profit, chase stable balance. The calmer your business base, the stronger you'll grow. Whenever you feel impatient about money, remember the fish. They never rush. They trust the current. From water to wealth. Eventually, that calm little aquarium can lead to serious financial stability. You can open an online store selling beginner kits, create passive income through design tutorials, or even launch franchised installation services. And every time you look into your tanks, you'll be reminded that your success didn't fall from the sky. It swam into your life from patience and persistence. Your story could inspire others the same way Pierre's and Lena's did. That's when business turns into contribution. Final takeaway: financial freedom floats. What we've discovered here isn't just a business. You've met a metaphor for self-reliance. The aquarium business teaches a universal truth. Life gets clearer when you nurture it patiently. You can start from zero, you can fail a few times, but as long as you keep pouring effort with care, the water clears, and beauty takes shape. Financial freedom doesn't always roar. It often flows quietly. You don't need huge capital. You need courage, curiosity, and a small tank of dreams. So if you're tired of waiting for someday to chase independence, start where you are, with what you have. Turn water, light, and imagination into your daily income. Let your ideas swim. Because the sweetest kind of wealth isn't loud or complicated. It's peaceful, consistent, and alive. Dolomine Tricks believes in dreams like these. Small ideas that ripple outward, little by little, until they become oceans of opportunity. Keep your water clear, your heart steady, and your ambition alive. The current might be gentle, but it always moves forward.
What if the secret to making more money has always been out there, just hidden from you? At Dollar Mine Tricks on Patreon, we share simple, proven pro tricks to boost your income, smart online business ideas, and real strategies that successful people use every day, but rarely talk about. No fluff, no complicated theory, just practical pro tricks and methods that actually work. Join Dollar Mine Tricks on Patreon today and start your journey to real financial freedom.